What is up, beautiful people? It's Wolf Brother Mythos Cushionata from the channel Frost and Fist, and welcome to this video. This video is going to be kind of a showcase-ish. I'm basically going to walk through my little adventures with the Vindicare Assassin over the last couple of years. So a couple years back, I was really enthused with the Vindicare, with the Assassins in general, and I'm like, I'm going to collect them all eventually. And I started with the Vindicare, and I picked one up. I left it in sub-assembly for a while the model was all put together and the base was all put together, and I just kind of played with it gray, blue tack to the base for a while. I got in a couple games with it that way. I know, playing with gray model, heresy, right? Especially since almost all my games now, I'm trying to make sure all my models are painted up. But like I said, this was a couple years back, and I played with the Vindicare. I liked the Vindicare, but I was doing commissions at the time, and not a lot of my own projects were getting done at the time. So anyways, my man Shroud added a Vindicare to the commission I was working on, and he was doing kind of a High Lords of Terra kind of army. He included all kinds of Terran factors such as the Minotaurs, the Custodes, Inquisitor Greyfax, and the Vindicare Assassins. So all these factions that are right there on Terra. Anyways, he added the Vindicare Assassin to my commission, which was awesome, and you'll see a picture of it. And I was thrilled with the work I did on the Vindicare. Loved how it came out. But after that, I was like, I want to paint up mine. But then the more I thought about it, I was unmotivated to paint my own because it was the exact same model. Of course, it only comes in one pose. And I was just not enthused by the thought of painting the exact same thing again, and then having the exact same thing painted in a similar way to Shrouds, which at the time I was playing Shroud pretty frequently. I didn't want to have two of the same model on the battlefield. So anyways, I stopped using it for a little while, and eventually, I sold it off to a buddy for a couple of bucks in its gray, unprimed, blue tack to the base kind of state. But basically, I wasn't excited to use that model anymore. But I still wanted a Vindicare Assassin, so I looked around for similar models, and I ended up using it for a while as an Infinity model, just because of the way it looked. It was also in a bodysuit, of a similar looking material. Had a trench coat on, which I thought was awesome because I love trench coats. Had a big rifle over the shoulder. Maybe not as big as the rifle for a Vindicare Assassin, but he had a big rifle over the shoulder, and he was a human size. And I thought, man, this would make a really cool Vindicare Assassin. It's by Infinity Miniature. It's a model from the Infinity line. And of course, I made sure I didn't play in any tournaments or anything at the time, but was playing almost every weekend at my local game store, and everyone that I played with at the time said, yeah, it's okay. I told them, hey, this is going to be my Vindicare Assassin. They were fine with it. So on a friendly level, I played with it as my Vindicare Assassin 4, and I love how it came out. And this is, I think, I don't have a whole lot of experience painting metal figures, and this is my first out of very few experiences painting of Infinity models, and I just love the way this thing went together. I love the way it painted up, and is left a good experience for me. I want to paint more Infinity figures sometime in the future. I may never learn the game, but I want to paint more Infinity figures at some point. But then last year, Asset Drop, I subscribed to their Heroines service, and Asset Drop, they included in one of their monthly boxes a female Vindicare Assassin from Grimskull Miniatures, and I thought it was really, really awesome. So that's one of the cool things, is that every month you're getting, who knows, some new model, some model that may not even be in your scope every single month. And I subscribe to the Heroes box and the Heroines box, and I always get something cool, something really badass out of that box. Anyways, I'm not sponsored, they don't pay me to say it, I just really love their service. So anyways, I got this really cool Vindicare Assassin from Grimskull Miniatures out of that Asset Drop box, and see me looking around back and forth. I'm like, where did I put that thing? Because I was going to show it to you just now, but you'll be able to see a picture of it right around here. Anyways, so I painted up that one, and that so far is just the pose, the look. That has been my favorite Vindicare Assassin so far. So I had a gray one of my own. I had a one I painted up for Shroud. I had one that was an Infinity model, and I ended up on the Imperial Assassin from Grimskull Miniatures, and just it's my favorite one so far. And I'm really, really excited to have this completed Vindicare Assassin, because with the new White Dwarf Assassin rules, I'm definitely going to want to finish that collection I started so long ago with that first Vindicare and collect the other Assassins for an execution force. Anyway, so I'm going to show you a couple close-ups of the Assassins, and you guys let me know what you think. Until next time, guys, stay frosty.